Boom, boom, 2023 camp. There's people all around. The ones that don't like cameras will be through here. You'll start seeing legs, arms, pieces of ear. No worries. Somebody's leg, and then it would hit my phone. He'd be crying about the $1,300 he owes me. Some people just don't learn. New Yorkers. I digress. There's going to be 15 hours of training. Obviously, you're not going to get to watch all the training because all you're going to watch is me teaching because that's all that matters, right? Right, because I'm the ish. So we're going to get to rocking and rolling. Today is ground mainly. It says fight enders on the thing too, but the person who sent me that put fight enders on Friday and on Saturday. I'm not going to mention her name. It's okay, it happens. It's my fault for not. I proofread after I print. That's how I do things. I send an email and I call them. It's like, I think I miswrote that. I misspoke, kind of like the Clintons. So, everybody get ready to rock and roll. If you don't like the ground, you guys are going to have some situations. If you end up on the ground, stuff gets ugly. So we're going to do, some stuff is going to resemble BJJ. Some stuff is going to resemble catch as catch can. Some is going to resemble, but remember, it's all from the same place. I twist you, you cry. So it's either tap or snap. That's basically how grappling works. You don't tap, something snaps. I mean, end of story. There's no BJJ or HBI or FDIC, whatever the hell else is going on. CBDC, that's the new one. That's the new 4 letters, CBDC. Yeah, no, yeah. You like that one? I don't like it at all. CBDC, if you don't know what it is, you will. You're going to like it a lot. Anywho, are we ready? Do we have even numbers? Let's start with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. So you're going to find yourself a partner. If you're dressed like it's Cinco de Mayo and not like you're going to grapple, you're going to grapple. You're going to grapple tonight. I'm telling you, you're going to grapple tonight. So some of this stuff, that's not what I'm talking about. He's got his MMA shorts on with flowers. Shit's about to get real. All right. Everybody, find yourself a partner. Get yourself on the ground, kneeling position in front of your partner. Let's go. Find yourself a partner kneeling. This is perfect. Yes. Yes, I was about to say, because I don't want to hear shit later. Somebody calling me up. Why was my husband dressed with that chick here? So, spread down and kneel. All right, right there in front of your partner. Let's go, G. Right here so I can show. Oh, I need to be in the middle. This is going to be more. Lewis, you want to check, see if I'm still on camera? Is that going to be good? You can lower the hair if you want for me. Beautiful. All right, this is how I want you to start. Like I said, some of it is going to resemble BJJ, some is not. This is what you call a tie-up, right? So you're going to start here, okay? And I want you to start here because this is better for balance, okay? From here, what I want you to do is you're going to just shift. You're going to go from this position, okay? They're going to take their arm, so you're going to just go from here, okay? And then you're going to put your hand on the other side, and then you're going to go right back. Boom. And I want you to be at the elbow. So you're going to go 1. This is all you're doing. Watch. 2. This is where I want your forehead is on their shoulder. Okay? Then you're going to take this hand and you're just going to scoot. Stay tight. And you're going to go right to here. And then this one just comes right underneath. Right? This one stays tight. See what this one's doing is what this one was just doing. So you're going to slide to here. Bring your head across. This one goes to here. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to try to go underneath. Boom, like this. Because we're going to start headbutting right from it. Okay? Short, sweet, and simple. Let's go. Get that back and forth going. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, no, baby. Huh? Yeah. So that, I'll go right here. Ready? 1, 2, everybody sit over here, or where you can hear me. If you can hear me, we're good. When you are on the street, on the program, or whatever it's called, like when you go to a wedding and they tell you what's going to happen. Well, I could tell you what's going to happen. Somebody's ruining their life. But besides that, at the wedding thing, when they give you all the, where they don't tell you all the real stuff and how you're going to be miserable. Anyway, for all you married people, you know what I'm saying. When you're on the ground, you're not trying to do submissions. So when I put that on the, let's say, program, what that means is submitting someone means them stopping doing to you what it was they were trying to do to you. Okay, so it's not like an arm bar, all right? That's something you should never try to do on the street. Okay, come here for a second. So if I'm on the street, we're going to forget about how and what position we get into. So we'll just do, go ahead and get on your back right here. All right? And arm bar. So I'm here, correct? And I'm trying to do this. And I'm pinching my knees, and I'm pulling back. His arm goes bye-bye. he gets here, right? And I'm trying, go ahead, bend it your way, and I'm trying to get this arm, and I slip, bang, up. Now I just chipped my elbow. Bad move, right? So I'm here. They always tell you don't bring your foot over here because you could bite it. They are very right. They'll tell you not to do this, not to do this. Yeah, these are all dumb things because I'm going to show you the things that he just grabs. You see how this foot is on top? So grab underneath, grab that one and start pulling down. Ah, shit's filled for me. So you never want to do that because he's got me. Plus, when he starts doing that, then he starts biting my calf, I'm going freaking nuts. And I don't know what to do. And I go crazy. Then he starts nailing me. It's just putting someone's elbow between your legs and then putting your leg across his nose and then crossing your feet. So go ahead and pull on that one again. I mean, how do I get out of that? How? He's got this one, and keep going. Get to the tip of the shoe, though. Oh, wait, stop. Well, wait a minute. I was about to, you're the one that told me to do it, dumbass, right? So he goes here, right? Let's say I happen to get here, and I want to avoid getting bit, so I learn a little something, and I get this out of here. And I figure out, go ahead and lift your head, so you can use this as a pillow, good, right? And he grabs both of his hands like this, okay? And I'm trying to get this, okay? This is what you want to do. Instead of fighting this, remember, you already screwed up by trying to get the armbar. You're trying to save face, save grace, and say, okay, I'm going to get out of this situation. So he's holding on like that. I can't get the arm. I'm going to go here, okay? Pull this up, then come across. Make sure the bony part of my arm is in his arm. He pulls towards me, then pulls there. So I don't have the arm. I'm going to come up and over. Since I'm not flexible, I do this, okay? Then I do this, and he taps out. Got it? Because the bony part of my arm is going into here. For you flexible guys, you won't have to. Go ahead, do that again. The old man shit, I used to be able to just throw this thing over, lean back a little bit and go like this. And then just lean this way and throw this one over. He's got a tap, and I didn't even finish it. Okay? But you got to go, grab it again. Most people will do this, boom, or go way up here and try to get it back. And in the street, for real, he'd try to nail me in the chin. All bad shit, right? It's like, okay, let me draw or drive his elbow towards me. I teach people this is one of the most vicious things. Why would I tell you to bring it towards you? I wouldn't. I would tell you to go like this, okay? Get yourself some room, right? Sneak this one through. This is the point where you want to be right here, okay? Throw this leg over. Make sure once you're done here and you go here, that you turn this up and you just go here and he taps. And maybe if you're lucky, you start nailing him in the face here. But that's what you do. You're going to go sneak this in, throw this over the top, okay? If you're good, then you can go here and bring it all the way back and really cause some pain in his life. Got it? He goes here. You stay tight because you don't want that elbow, right? You go from here to here. Boom. Okay? This leg comes over. This one comes over. See? That's all you got to do. And he's hurting. If I leave it here, it doesn't hurt. That really hurts. Okay? You guys know what a calf slicer is? Bicep slicer? That's what that is. That's all that is. That's all it is. It's simple. It's from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's from Sambo. It's from catch can. It's from Indonesian wrestling. I've said it a million times. Nobody owns this shit. Just put things that are harder than what you're putting it against and put pressure and people say, okay, I'll do what you say. Simple, right? Same thing. If I take this bone and put it across here and then do this, you stop doing what you were doing. I take this bone and put it across here, okay, and do this, you stop doing what you were doing. Or do this, and you stop doing what you were doing. Or I put it over here, and that's why these are so important. You guys remember our shoulder stop, right? Boom, boom, boom. Right? You go to punch, hook punch. You can do it sitting down. Come here. Knees. So he throws a crazy hook punch. Boom, and there's my shoulder stop, and I drive this thing into him, boom, and there's my headbutt. But just to practice this, he throws another hook punch, and I just stop that shoulder. Not this, it's this, okay? Because you're hitting him with this. So he throws this punch, and I go bang. He throws that punch, and I go bang, right? Bang, bang, bang. See what I'm doing? Right, so he's throwing crazy punches, and I'm just doing this. This is all I'm doing. This is all I'm doing. Right? And when I'm down here, this is all I'm doing. This is all I'm doing. It's the same thing. Right? And then I can do it with my legs. Same thing. Anytime I can find the bone versus the calf, all I got to do is lift. So if I'm here, right, I just put pressure. If I'm here and I can't put pressure, right, I can just do this, right? Does that hurt? Yeah, a little bit. How does this feel? Right? And a lot less, his foot smells, but I just lean back. Because all I'm doing is, I can't snap this off. His butt would have to disappear for this to go back, so this can't go any further back. So I push forward with this, and I pull back. Okay? And it doesn't matter if I do it this way, if I do it this way, if I do it this way, doesn't matter. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Not good enough? I pull it through. There you go. Okay? That's all you got to do. If I put this against your eyeball, boom, that hurts, right? That's why tool and target. If I go like this to your calf, nothing happens. So I put this there. Nothing happens. So I just push and pull. Right? I put this in front of his eye and do that, he goes buck wild. Try doing that to a man in his lower regions. It's called the Netherlands or the Nether regions. It's a place. You can get, if you have a passport, you can go there. Bop. That's all it would take, right? So you put something harder versus something softer, make the harder part go this way, and do this. That's all you got to do. Just leverage. What is it? What's the thing? The lever and... there you go. Lever and fulcrum, baby. Right? Got it? Look at them moving the camera around. This guy's on the ground. I got like this. You know what I feel like? I'm going to show my age. I feel like Christy Brinkley and shit. I need a fan. Somebody got a fan and get me a fake ponytail. Shit. All right. You guys ready? Let's do a technique because I guarantee you I went too far with you guys. Let's try this one. Come hither. Do one for the ladies. You find yourself here. Start thinking about situations so I can help you ladies out, right? Come on, somebody's got to give me some good news here. What has to happen from here? This is the situation. Pants are on the whole line. What has to happen for him to be able to assault me? My clothes has to come off. His clothes has to come off. Now, that's why they always say, well, it's a crime of violence because that's why they're hitting you and this and that. No, do you know why they beat the hell out of you before it happens? Anybody? Can anybody raise their hand and tell me? Okay, I'll tell you. Because no one, all right.
Did you get my back?
No, here. Tell me to take my pants off.
Pants off.
Oh. Okay. Say it again. Boom! It has nothing to do with violence. Is that once you feel that pain, then you will allow this to happen. Because for him, if you knew what you were doing, for him to take your pants off and his, and you not have a spot, position, situation, opportunity to whoop his ass, you didn't go to the right seminar, man. You wasted your Cinco de Mayo weekend. You just wasted it. I'm telling you. Right? All you got to do is, even with a little smack me in the face. Bah! Now I'm down here. Now you go for your waist to take your pants. Boom! Right? Here's the problem. You can't do a sit-up or a crunch, which isn't my fault, fatty, and just sitting there eating Haagen-Dazs and Dove ice cream. That's on you. Right? If you can do this, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going through his eye. He goes for his junk. You go for his eyes. But he just slapped you and he's going to beat the crap. No, that's why you got to make it count. So the second, hopefully by the time you poke his eye, he does have his pants down, let's say to here. So he goes for his pants. He gets them down. Boom! Sorry, bro. Yam! I mean, like you're starting that shit lawnmower grandpa gave you. Did I get you in the eye? A little bit. Sorry about that. Right? See what I just did? So he gets his junk, but it wasn't, right? Go for the junk. Bing, bing. And you don't even have to be that strong. You grab it here, you keep this tight and just, I'm telling you, but what's the problem? You're not going to practice. So how easy to practice is you disappear, you go bye-bye. We always talk about solo drills, right? So you got to tell yourself, okay, he's going for his pants are going down from here to here. His knees are here, his waist is here. He's pulling his pants down, right? Pulling his pants down. Ready? 1, 2, on pull. Pull means he's going down. Pull, bang, grab, pull. All right, shit, I can do that. Boom, boom, bang. Boom, boom, bang. Boom, boom, bang. Some people's cases, boom, boom. Boom. Oh, Jesus. Boom. Right? Some people got them bubble gummies. Right? Simple. But you can choose and get yourself in trouble. Poke the eyes, pull the junk, poke the eyes, pull the junk, poke the eyes, you already got it grabbed, boom, bing, boom. He can't be that far from you because he's got to be at least somewhere between here and here. And as you come up, even easier, right? So that's what you're going to do. You're going to drill it that way. Now, if your stomach starts hurting, man, you better start doing some damn sit-ups because even at 56, I can do this 100 times. So it's bang, and you're picturing, boom, poke to the eyes. But you see how none of this is happening? This hand is here, boom. Yeah, this is not a drill you're going to get at Gracie Baja, but it'll save you. Got it? Let's go work it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to hear, I'm not a lady, I'll never find myself in that situation. When you teach your self-defense classes for women, you're going to need that. So learn it. Well, I don't care about women. I don't have any women in my life that I don't care about. Well, you need to leave now if that's your mentality, because I love women. Right? Poke to the eye, boom. Ready? When I go like this, he goes to do something, I go boom. Right? So I'm stopping because I'm way over here, and then the shoulder is up, and I'm hitting. Right? I'm not going bop, bop. Right? This one is down here. So if I'm like this and he goes to do boom, that's what I want to do. I'm going boom, boom. If I'm scratching his face over here, turn over here, and he turns, bang, I want to be right into that scratch. Then he looks at me like a deer in headlights, boom, and I go here, and then I scrape down. Now his head went down. Right? Now I can smack him on the ear again. His hand comes up, and that hurt, boom, then I try to break his hand. And it doesn't matter what position he's in, right? That's why when we get into this, and we'll get into this at the end of the seminar, we have what we call tools and targets, right? What are the tools? What are the tools, right? What are the tools and what are the targets? His ears aren't only to hit, right? If you sound convincing, that's why I'm saying selling is so good. If you sound convincing and you tell someone that you were going to, and hopefully this is a disclaimer, please be 18 years or older. What I'm going to say is true. I'm not going to get too crazy, but sometimes you have to. And the person on the other side, let me preface this with, they must believe you. This has nothing to do with being Christian, Muslim, religious, spiritual. It has to do with surviving, okay? And you tell someone that you're going to pull their grandmother out of the grave, you're going to skull bump her and bury her full of milk, okay? And make them watch, film it, and somebody else in their family, very close to them, is going to put it on YouTube. And they must believe you. They will leave you the hell alone, because if you are serious about pulling people's dead folks out of the grave and doing nasty things to their skull and finishing, okay, I'm being serious as hell. I was in a fight one day. I think I've told most of you guys the story. If you haven't, you have to hear this. And I was going to get worked. Maybe I'm wrong. I doubt it, though. But I looked at the situation, and it was a big situation, not the clown from Jersey Shore. And I was like, and it was going down. There was no way. We were beyond talking. This dude was going to mess me up. And I knew it. I knew him. I knew about him. He was a fighter. I ran my mouth. I explained what MMA was, right? What I tell most people when they say, oh, I know MMA. And I'm like, do you know what MMA is? Yeah, absolutely, man. Mixed martial arts. I was like, no, major mistake, asshole. That's what it means. Well, this guy took me up on my bet. And I can tell you, I made a major mistake. So what did I do? I leaned down, back, I went, and spit up his nose. I am pretty sure it slid the back of his throat. I didn't spit in his face. I made sure it went like that. Boom. There's no lie. No lie. Airborne, elbow. He came down a little bit, and that's where the Roomba started, because had I not spit in his face, because he immediately went to come back. And as soon as he went here, I'm not sure, I'll tell you the truth, if I caught him here and where I caught him. But I knew no one gets spit up into their face and it's not, you mother... And now they're enraged. But had I not spit up this man's nose, I would have got my ass kicked, right? Because in that case, MMA didn't mean major mistake, asshole. In most cases it is. You hit me with that, oh, I know MMA. I'm like, major mistake, asshole. This is going to go down totally different than what you're thinking is going to happen here, baby. Sometimes I'll hit him with the baby boy. Or I'll hit him with the pulling the grandma out. Or the major mistake. But if you don't like to sell, it's harder to fight. If you like to sell, it's easier to fight. If you're good at selling, it's way easier to fight. And if you're good at fighting, good at selling it, and like causing harm to people that deserve it, this is the system for you. Sign up. This is like a membership to this thing. Serious. So if you're not willing, because yeah, you'll get in some major trouble. Spitting on someone, I think nowadays might be a felony. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a crime. Might be a felony. But it's assault. Boom. All right. And then you have to be prepared, have to know your distance, because this is what's going to happen. And then nobody covers up, nobody gets into a good stance, nobody does the Philly shell. They're enraged, and they will always go like this to wipe. And you got to be ready, because it's going to be wipe, crack. That's the first shot. Boom, boom, boom. Sifu, GM, whatever. This shit's crazy. That's disgusting. I would never do that. Well, then get your ass kicked. Because that's where I was headed. I was going down the path to ass-beaten central, corner of shit just got real, intersection of real just got real, mofo. You ran it. Now you better show something. That was the only way out. Thank God I won. Convincingly. No speedy, no laundry. Think about it. Think about how many people you know. Yeah, those Navy SEAL guys that can take pepper spray to the face. Short of that, nobody is going to get spit. Now, I'm not talking about pee, okay? Right? I'm talking about, and you just, and then you're up in the air, wham, and then, and you go to town. Otherwise, you're going to get your ass kicked. Big meaning of, you better be ready to do whatever, literally whatever it takes. Right? So where were we on the ground thing? Yeah, the leg hubud thing, same thing. When you get that person on the ground and you're bringing the both legs over, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'll let you practice for a couple of minutes. Then I want you to give me some scenarios so we can start attacking those, because I love those, because I'm so good at attacking scenarios. So what's the scenario? Oh, here we go, yo. Hit it, Whitey. Across, right? In hubud. So he's going to throw, let's say, an axe kick, and I'm going to catch it. There's my bong style, right? But as soon as I see that axe kick coming, I'm going to go pop, right? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and nail him up, but he's going to stop me, right? Boom, 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 boom. So again, here's my bong style, here's my tan style, here's my slap, here's my right hand. And he's going to do the same thing, right? Boom, boom. Right? He's coming down. I get to here. I leave this one here. I move it out of the way. I bring this one down so I can do mine. But he stops it. But doing this, back up, doing that drill, who, bud? So I'm here. I just threw my leg up, threw my leg underneath, kicked this down, and axe kicked him. Right? But I do this hundreds and hundreds of times, thousands and thousands of times. And then I do the same thing with my leg hubud. When guys have tried it, even in the UFC, tried an axe kick to the guy's gut, and people just throw stuff up and not know where to go from it from there. Because if I'm here and I'm on the ground and we're wrestling to get up and he's laying that way, right? We weren't in a perfect position, right? And he goes just to axe kick me in the rib and I just throw this leg up, right? It's the same thing. I have to know how to move my body, right? So he goes to throw that kick. That was bad, right? No, as soon as I catch it here, I turn. And I go here, boom, and I try to stomp him, right? And there you go. He throws that up and blocks that from hitting him. And I can go underneath, move this, back down, hit with the other one, because I'm just thinking of moving stuff out of the way. Don't let him hit me. Back up. Who, bud? Don't let him hit me and hit him back. He doesn't let me hit him. I don't let him. And we do that with our legs. And once you're thinking about that, right? And I'm thinking about coming in here, right? Oh, maybe I just want a cheese salad when I'm going to come back out to here. Oh, 1 in, 1 out. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I want to be both out. Okay, whoop, I went back in. Whoop, I went back in. He's got to follow me. When people run and they do this, that's where they get screwed. What I do if I'm running, so in Chisao, right? 2 hands in for him, 2 out for me. And I want to be there, right? I want to be here. I don't want to be here. So we're going here. Right? And I'm going to punch him in the stomach, right? What happens? Oh, he doesn't want me to punch, but now I'm 1 in, 1 out, right? I'm going to punch him in the stomach again. He doesn't want that to happen because it's either try to hit me, but usually the guy that starts wins. So I go bang, and he tries to hit me. He probably loses. So what does he do? He puts that in here, boom, and he catches. Because if I do this and I try to punch him in the stomach and he does a jut, watch. Boom. That's where he wants to be. He goes to shoot and hit me in the face. Boom. And I'm back to rolling 2 on the inside. And I'm doing chisa. Now I go to punch him in the face. I just like his face. Most people do this. Wham. And he's just going to bring me over there. So I'm going to go here. Wham. But he's got to stop me, right? So I'm here. He goes to hit me in the face. Boom. But I roll this one. And now we start rolling again. 1 in, 1 out. I punch him in the face again. Boom. Now we're both back outside. That's how rolling happens. But then you do the same thing with your legs. Right, guys? Do we got to stay down here? Can I stand all the way up? Or am I going to be out of camera? All right, you guys getting that? You get grapevine, right? So you don't want to do this. So if he starts to grapevine, the easiest way to get a grapevine, as soon as you feel, wait for the second one. As soon as you feel the second one, you're basically thinking about a hockey goalie, right? So he goes in. Sometimes they go in for both. Huh? Yeah, absolutely. If you don't know, Jason Daniel Lee right here. What do we call him?
That's Mountain Man.
That's Mountain Man. That's the man. Klaus is my little nephew. This man is family. So if the only thing is, all right, there we go. You feel them both. Go ahead and get them out of there, because otherwise it hurts. You're gonna go like this as fast as you can and hard. So if he gets them in and you do this correctly, what happens is the heel comes down towards the ground. So as I go like this, boom, that's not a good feeling, especially if you're not really flexible. So see, as you do that, he's not going to get those in. Then pick a side, either side. We're going to go this way, just for shits and gigs. This leg doesn't take a big step. You're just going to go right here. Move that leg out of there. It's not happening. So that's like when people do a half guard, you'll see they're like this, but his leg is in here, right? That's half guard. Well, this is basically the same thing. Now he's only got a half mount. This is not a good mount. He's got nowhere to go. He can't put this leg out, okay? And then as soon as I do this, do something with that arm, I'm going to let him pick what he's going to do, right? So I'm going to just go here, right? I'm going to get this one here. Once I get here, right? Everybody get on this side. Everybody go over to that side. That side. He puts his head there. His head is on that. Pay attention to this. His head is on that side, but facing which way? Got to be paying attention to that. His head is here, but he's facing here. Head here, facing here. I reach in. Can I reach your eye? Mm-hmm. Right? So I got the eye. What's he going to do? He can't turn that way. Okay? He's already as far as he can turn, right? And I'm into the eye. What's he going to do? He'll try. Now he's got that. He moves his head to the other side. As soon as he does that, see where I put my hand? That's where my hand is. Now I control here by the ear. And then, right? As he turned his face that way, what happened? He got turned that way. He got that. Do it again. Not good. Look where he ends up. Slow motion. Tick, 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 tick. And then I do this. Then I'm back to here. And I'm back to here. Then he wants to turn. But remember, I was out here. While I'm playing here this time, I sneak this one into here. Now he gets over to this side. Now he's in worse shape. Now I come here and I go over with this one and I catch him here. Now he's in shitsville, because all this is the same thing as the real naked. Am I touching your eye? Mm-hmm. Lift up a little bit. Right? Any one of these. So he turns his face that way, he's in bad shape. Right? Now he goes and he attacks these fingers. Right? As soon as he does that, I'm going to remove this way. Tight. See? What I did, I'm pinching here. I remove this hand and I come here. I don't want to bring it to that side yet. I come here. What's he going to do? He's going to try to attack these fingers or turn. Right? As soon as he gets to there, I shoot this hand back in through that little hole. So go ahead and peel this hand off. And I shoot this one over here. And then he goes for this hand. And then I take this one and I shoot it back over here. And he's getting smacked. And this is all he's getting is a finger salad to the face. He's going to get up. He's going to want distance. Once he pulls all the way up here, from here I can reach. I let him get halfway. Turned. This is where you want to hit. This is not a good shot. Right here. Straight. Straight blast. Straight punch. Boom. He's going night-night. That is the button right in there. So the second he wants space, get all the way up. All the way up. That's where they claim you can't reach. Because you can't. But let's get back down here. We were doing this. You start to get up and I go here. Bang. There. That's how far he's going to go. Go all the way back. But here. I don't know, boys. I know a lot of badasses and a lot of things. But that, straight through, you turn. So you're giving him your chin and you just, boom, straight in. But that's why, no matter what position you're in, if I'm here, boom, doing it. If I'm standing up, boom, when I'm doing it. As soon as I turn the face, but that's why just like when we chisao, you saw how I went from here. This hand was here. As he turned his face, here's his face. He turns his face over here. It's like when you wash your own hair, right? So I go here. I was here. I play with that. His face gets my hand out of the way, turns his face over here. Well, I just went here, okay? So now it's just like, this is the same position as Hubud, and that's what I'm thinking. As soon as I go here, I'm going to go boom, 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 boom. That's exactly what I was thinking, what I was doing. And my hands were doing Hubud, just touching his face. And I touched his face here. I touched his face here. I passed his face over to here. I put this one back. The hands were here. I went here. Boom. And I threw my shot. I was just thinking Hubud. Boom. And I nailed him right in the jaw. But if I wait till his face is here, facing that way, and that's his face, yeah, they'll tell you this all day long. Well, you can reach down the bottom and you can reach the... Well, that's a Russian accent. That wasn't Brazilian. But anyway, I don't do a good Brazilian accent. So it's Russian jiu-jitsu tonight. Whatever. However, this is jiu-jitsu. Okay? Catch him on the way up. If your hand can touch his jaw, then your fist can touch his jaw. And you just replace. So I just went boom, boom, boom. Right as soon as I feel his face, bang! And I straighten him up. And then once that happens, then this shot is going to come straight to his groin. I'm going to just curl out a little bit. Boom! And I nail him in the nuts. Now he comes back down. He has to from this. And then we just keep playing that game. Bing, bing, bing. He's reaching for hands. If he can touch my hand, I can touch his hand. And we're breaking that. And once I break that and I grab it and I can pull him down, then boom, then I'm back. Because if I got his hand here, that's connected to his shoulder, well, that should be his head. I can reach. If his hand is here, I don't know, let's see. He's got long arms. Come here. If I have your hand here at your wrist, we're in mount, and I can touch your hand. You straighten up, and I have him here. And yeah. We're going to have a party with that face. So what he's got to do is start pulling. He pulls that arm away. He's way back there. Boom, I nail him there. Boom, I finger poke him. I can reach. I sure help. And if I got decent abs, at least, and I could do a crunch, straighten up all the way, right? Get all the way up where you're supposed to be. Way up here, under my armpits. Under my armpits. There you go. That's where it's supposed to be. Right high. Sit straight up. Okay, so he's kind of high. I can move here. Reach his eyes. Or I'm going to reach his throat. And if not, I'm going to play the bongos. And it's not about, oh, if you hit them there, then they get mad. They do. Yeah, I know they do things. That's if I go 1, 2, 3. But if I go, and as soon as I hit, he's got to do this. That's just how people respond. So now I hit, right? And I go immediately. I don't go doom. Oh, wow, he bent down. Let me poke his. Oh, man, he's not there. Oh, he laughed. That was such a picture, too. That was a hallmark. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, no, man. Bam! Straight. You know when you hit here, this is going to happen. So boom, boom, you sink your next shot. Boom, boom. Poke right to the eye. Then hands come up. You grab. You snap that finger off. All the things that we do, the only difference is on your back. You get to relax. Got it? Yeah. So everybody understand where we're going? Play with it. All you have to remember is that you're trying to get this person off of you. They're across your hips. They're between your legs. You do the little soupy soup, so you put this in. We were practicing this before. Come here, puppy. So he's here. Somebody. There we go. Boom. Right? He's trying to get here, and I throw this across, and he moves this, and I just move this across, and we play that. But we want to stay here. Right? He moves this one. Same thing. If he holds this one to pull this one, I can do this all day long. Go ahead, pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it. You can't. He's going to let me do one or the other. Because what's happening here? Spreading power. If he takes both of his hands, right, and throws me that way, he's going to do that, but he's going to put me in position. Do it again. Hard, all right, but not fast, just hard. I'm going to try to hold on. Go. Yeah, he can do that. Right now, do one that way, one down. So I can't move this. I'm going to do this all day long on him. And if I get in here, well, he's still in bad shape. I'm going to try to put my heel right here. He's not going to want that. Then I'm going to work in, and then boom. And how do you do that? Watch. Let's do leg Hubud. Remember how to do leg Hubud? You remember leg Hubud? Huh? Come on.
Got it in your gene book?
Oh, let's do it. Gee, you remember it? Yeah. Oh, all right. Beautiful. Get over there. You hit it? We're back, right? Here. And I'm doing, see, I break them down on this side. I get through here and make some room. I break down. Okay? Try to back up a hair so they can hear. Okay? You might have a little trouble here, but you'll get it. I want to get this hand tight and to here. Go here. Okay? Now, he buries his head, so I can't reach his ear because I want to bite his ear. I'm going to scoot this back, 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 back. right, move, pull back, just pull back, there you go. Pull back, but now look what I can reach. So I don't have to be here, right? If I can get what we call the rear naked, you guys know this one, right? This is how you get into the rear naked. So I'm here, and I get to here. See, am I in your eye? Mm-hmm. Okay? Am I in your eye? Mm-hmm. But this has to happen. This. Elbows are in, this is it. This happens, boom, I'm in here. My mouth, you can't see it on that side, but we're going to switch it. Okay, tick, 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 tick. This is where I was on that side. Okay? I can reach his eyes. I can take the ear. Okay? I can take the cheek. But, all right, pull back. Okay? But I don't put this here. I don't put this here. Turn to the camera. This is where this is going. Finger salad to the face. Up. There you go. Turn. See? This is where I'm at, except go back. I'm here tight, so the thumb can reach in, the fingers can reach in, and everything. It's like doing a crunch. This is coming in, scooting in. And I'm just going, if he turns that way, I can still reach, right? And I have his ear, and I still have his eye, okay? Turn this way, we're going to go back, right? So you saw it. Once I'm here, I have this. Oh, but he can reach with his hand. So go ahead and grab my hand, right? Try to make my finger. I just get my hand up, and then we go back to here. Go ahead and reach for my hand. I go back to here, okay? But he's going to try to hide. I got my hand here. Boom, I go right back. Boom, I go right back. But this, I didn't do this. See, there's no elbows flying. I'm in tight. Okay, he turns this way. Tick, 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 tick. You saw how this is like I'm rubbing. Now I'm back here. There's no space. Everything is, okay? I'm biting. Right? I can get to here, get some of the love hands. Look at him, he's pulling away. He doesn't want this. That hurts like hell. Okay, there's no more pinching. Kinamutai, back up. Thank you. Kinamutai, which is Filipino wrestling, is not just about biting. It's not just about pinching. It's not just about eye gouging. It's about all of them. So you're in your rear naked position. So I'm here, okay? Right, and I go here, all right, now we're going to just remove his head. This is where I am. So it's no different if I go here, okay, turn, all right, mount, okay, and I can get in here, okay, and however I can get this, now I'm back to the same thing. There's the same position as the rear naked, except his face is that way. So now instead of having my hand behind his head, it's in front of his head. And instead of having it on his forehead like I had it back here, just like when you get a good rear naked, just slide it down the back of his head a little bit so it doesn't slide. I slide it down. See? Now turn that way. What you have is, okay, I'm here, and this is what's happening. And of course, I'm turning my head that way. And I'm here. I'm going for the eyes. He goes for my fingers. Now I'm here. He goes for the, so see what I'm doing? Looks a lot like I'm spinning his head off, like the old breaking the neck. I'm from here. He goes for this hand. I remove. I bring this one back here. I remove. Right? He wants to pull. He's got to pull. From here, I'm also biting. Okay? Yeah, he could be punching me in the ribs. Absolutely, just like in boxing. If I cover my body, he can go for my head. And vice versa. While I'm here, nice and tight, this is what I'm thinking about. Okay? If he puts his head over on that shoulder, see? And there's elbows, there's all kinds of all other good stuff. But this is what's happening. Boom, he goes for the other side, right? Boom, he goes to the other side, right? But every time I go across, boom, I'm going for the eyes. And then what happens? Then he leans back and he's going to try to start scratching my eyes. And do the same. It doesn't feel much better here when I'm taking the skin here and just trying to rip at the skin. And I'm ripping, literally just taking pieces and just ripping purple nurples throughout the whole body. But the position, the important position is this, the rear naked position, and you're here. Okay, if he's on that side, so you guys now over there can see it, this is where I'm at. This, ear. Remember grandma was used to twist and pull? You can rip the eardrum, right? If you do that, twist it and pull back. Bad stuff. Up. Thank you, sir. You are too kind. Okay? So just get yourself into that position. Boom. Here's the face. Boom. Here's the face. Right? You're here. Ear. Cheek. Neck. And then make sure your feet are off to one side. Don't be like this. That way you can't get grapevine. Don't be straight up. Do not ever be like this. This is not where you want to be. Their feet are somewhere here. Pick one foot. I don't care what side you go to. And go over it. Okay? This one goes over both of them. This happens. This. So you're making this smaller. And you're here. And you hang on. You let him lift you. Never try to pull him up. As he pulls up, you just crunch. Stay in your position. And every time he moves, wherever his face goes, it can't go any further than that, right? His head is turned that way. He can't go any further that way. Come here, G, for a second. Right? On top. And then put your head on my chest and turn it that way. Can you? That way. Can you turn it any further that way? No, that's as far as you can go. So the only way to get away from this is what you got to do. You got to go that way, right? And then he's going to feed it right to this hand, no matter what. Now he gets rid of this hand, right? See over the shoulder here? I can still reach here. Now what's he going to do? Turn that way. Look what I'm doing. I'm keeping him tight. My shoulders into his face. Boom. Now my thumb, right? What's he going to do? He can't. He's got to turn back the other way. I can reach with the same hand all the way across. I can't reach with this hand. He gets further away, so I can't reach this way. So I can't reach with this hand. He just fed it to here, but then I got this ear, and I'm believe me, does that feel good? When I get in there and I start doing this, and just at his ear, in his face, finger salad to the face. So it's just like when you, yeah. When you guys are doing this, remember that this person is on top of you. Now let's say, right, so I'm here. This is supposed to be the better position for him. In a situation where, let's say, sexual assault. So get my guard. Right? A man would find himself, or a woman would find herself here. Well, don't stay there. You don't want to be there. Right? You're going to lift the areas that are important up towards his tummy. So you're going to run up. Right? So now, what's he going to do? He's got to drive, and you control. He wants in, I push out. Okay? He happens to go into my inner thighs and brakes. So he's in here, right? He's going that way. There's what I do. That's all I slide in. He brakes to this side as he's braking. Now he's going to move this one to get it out of the way. I slide that one in. So that's the next drill you're going to do. He's here. You're going to put this up as he goes to take, because most of the time I'll take both hands because they're already here and try to, because they're trying to open. That's where they're going to end up, according to them. Open again. That's where I'm going to go. And I push. Come on in. Just push forward. It's not going to happen. Gets rid of this leg, and I just do this. Do it faster. Fast. Slow. I just place. Doesn't matter at what speed he goes. He gets rid of this. I just sneak that one in. Can't get to where he wants to get. He can't get to the good stuff from there. We're just going to call it the good stuff. People under 18 do watch this. He removes this leg. I just think about knee knock. There you go. And I put this right in his hips. Get closer to me. I control there. He moves this. Let's say he uses this hand to go that way and this one to open. Go ahead. Very hard. Very hard. As he pushes, I take my whole body. I'm not doing this. Watch, guys. I'm not doing no slow motion. I'm not doing tick. Tick. You see how my leg moved? Move this. It's like a hula. Shift the hips. Shift the hips. Shift the hips. Go. Let's go. Play with all that. Any part you like, any part you don't like, omit. Put in your own part. You don't like the bite, do the eye scratch. You don't like the eye scratch, do the eye poke. You don't like the eye poke, rip at the ear. You like the grandma twist and pull, do the grandma. You can't get away from it. It's impossible. It's like you get grapevine, right? So you don't want to do this. So if he starts to grapevine, the easiest way to get a grapevine, as soon as you feel, wait for the second one. As soon as you feel the second one, you're basically thinking about a hockey goalie, right? So he goes in. Sometimes they go in for both. Huh? Yeah, absolutely. If you don't know Jason Daniel Lee right here, what do we call him?
It's Mountain Man.
That's Mountain Man. That's the man. Klaus is my little nephew. This man is family. So if the only thing is, all right, there we go. You feel them both. Go ahead and get them out of there, because otherwise it hurts. You're gonna go like this as fast as you can and hard. So if he gets them in and you do this correctly, what happens is the heel comes down towards the ground. So as I go like this, boom, that's not a good feeling, especially if you're not really flexible. So see, as you do that, he's not going to get those in. Then pick a side, either side. We're going to go this way, just for shits and gigs. This leg doesn't take a big step. You're just going to go right here. Move that leg out of there. It's not happening. So that's like when people do a half guard, you'll see they're like this, but his leg is in here, right? That's half guard. Well, this is basically the same thing. Now he's only got a half mount. This is not a good mount. He's got nowhere to go. He can't put this leg out, okay? And then as soon as I do this, do something with that arm, I'm going to let him pick what he's going to do, right? So I'm going to just go here, right? I'm going to get this one here. Once I get here, right? Everybody get on this side. Everybody go over to that side. That side. He puts his head there. His head is on that. Pay attention to this. His head is on that side, but facing which way? Got to be paying attention to that. His head is here, but he's facing here. Head here, facing here. I reach in. Can I reach your eye? Mm-hmm. Right? So I got the eye. What's he going to do? He can't turn that way. Okay? He's already as far as he can turn, right? And I'm into the eye. What's he going to do? He'll try. Now he's got that. He moves his head to the other side. As soon as he does that, see where I put my hand? That's where my hand is. Now I control here by the ear. And then, right? As he turned his face that way, what happened? He got turned that way. He got that. Do it again. Not good. Look where he ends up. Slow motion. Tick, 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 tick. And then I do this. Then I'm back to here. And I'm back to here. Then he wants to turn. But remember, I was out here. While I'm playing here this time, I sneak this one into here. Now he gets over to this side. Now he's in worse shape. Now I come here and I go over with this one and I catch him here. Now he's in shitsville, because all this is the same thing as the real naked. Am I touching your eye? Mm-hmm. Lift up a little bit. Right? Any one of these. So he turns his face that way, he's in bad shape. Right? Now he goes and he attacks these fingers. Right? As soon as he does that, I'm going to remove this way. Tight. See? When I get it, I'm pinching here. I remove this hand and I come here. I don't want to bring it to that side yet. I come here. What's he going to do? He's going to try to attack these fingers or turn. Right? As soon as he gets to there, I shoot this hand back in through that little hole. So go ahead and peel this hand off. And I shoot this one over here. And then he goes for this hand. And then I take this one and I shoot it back over here. And he's getting smacked. And this is all he's getting is a finger salad to the face. He's going to get up. He's going to want distance. Once he pulls all the way up here, from here I can reach. I let him get halfway. Turned. This is where you want to hit. This is not a good shot. Right here. Straight. Straight blast. Straight punch. Boom. He's going night-night. That is the button right in there. So the second he wants space, get all the way up. All the way up. That's where they claim you can't reach. Because you can't. But let's get back down here. We were doing this. You start to get up and I go here. Bang. There. That's how far he's going to go. Go all the way back. But here. I don't know, boys. I know a lot of badasses and a lot of things. But that, straight through, you turn. So you're giving him your chin and you just, boom, straight in. But that's why, no matter what position you're in, if I'm here, boom, doing it. If I'm standing up, boom, when I'm doing it. As soon as I turn the face. But that's why, just like when we chisao, you saw how I went from here. This hand was here. As he turned his face, here's his face. He turns his face over here. It's like when you wash your own hair, right? So I go here. I was here. I play with that. His face gets my hand out of the way, turns his face over here. Well, I just went here, okay? So now it's just like, this is the same position as Hubert, and that's what I'm thinking. As soon as I go here, I'm going to go boom, 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 boom. That's exactly what I was thinking, what I was doing. And my hands were doing Hubert, just touching his face. And I touched his face here. I touched his face here. I passed his face over to here. I put this one back. The hands were here, went here, boom, and I threw my shot. I was just thinking Hubert. Boom, and I nailed him right in the jaw. But if I wait till his face is here, facing that way, and that's his face, yeah, they'll tell you this all day long. Well, you can reach down to the bottom and you can reach the... Well, that's a Russian accent. That wasn't Brazilian, but anyway, I don't do a good Brazilian accent. So it's Russian jiu-jitsu tonight. Whatever, however they say jiu-jitsu, okay? Catch him on the way up. If your hand can touch his jaw, then your fist can touch his jaw, and you just replace. So I just went boom, 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 right? As soon as I feel his face, bang, and I straighten him up. And then once that happens, then this shot is going to come straight to his groin. I'm going to just curl out a little bit, boom, and I nail him in the nuts. Now he comes back down. He has to from this. And then we just keep playing that game. Bing, bing, bing. He's reaching for hands. If he can touch my hand, I can touch his hand. And we're breaking that. And once I break that and I grab it and I can pull him down, then boom, then I'm back. Because if I got his hand here, that's connected to his shoulder, well, that should be his head. I can reach. If his hand is here, I don't know, let's see. He's got long arms. Come here. If I have your hand here at your wrist, we're in mount, and I can touch your hand. You straighten up, and I have him here. Can I? Yeah. We're going to have a party with that face. So what he's got to do is start pulling. He pulls that arm away. He's way back there. Boom, I nail him there. Boom, I finger poke him. I can reach. I sure help. And if I got decent abs at least, and I could do a crunch, straighten up all the way, right? Get all the way up where you're supposed to be. Way up here, under my armpits. Under my armpits. There you go. That's where it's supposed to be. Right high. Sit straight up. Okay, so he's kind of high. I can move here. Reach his eyes. Or I'm going to reach his throat. And if not, I'm going to play the bongos. And it's not about, oh, if you hit them there, then they get mad. They do. Yeah, I know they do things. That's if I go 1, 2, 3. But if I go, and as soon as I hit, he's got to do this. That's just how people respond. So now I hit, right? And I go immediately. I don't go doom. Oh, wow, he bent down. Let me poke his. Oh, man, he's not there. Oh, he laughed. That was such a picture, too. That was a hallmark. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, no, man. Bam! Straight. You know when you hit here, this is going to happen. So boom, boom, you sink your next shot. Boom, boom. Poke right to the eye. Then hands come up. You grab. You snap that finger off. All the things that we do, the only difference is on your back. You get to relax. Got it? Yeah. So everybody understand where we're going? Play with it. All you have to remember is that you're trying to get this person off of you. They're across your hips. They're between your legs. You do the little swoopy swoop. So you put this in. We were practicing this before. Come here, puppy. So he's here. Somebody. There we go. Boom. Right? He's trying to get here, and I throw this across, and he moves this, and I just move this across, and we play that. But we want to stay here. Right? He moves this one. Same thing. If he holds this one to pull this one, I can do this all day long. Go ahead, pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it. You can't. He's going to let me do one or the other. Because what's happening here? Spreading power. If he takes both of his hands, right, and throws me that way, he's going to do that, but he's going to put me in position. Do it again. Hard, all right, but not fast, just hard. I'm going to try to hold on. Go. Yeah, he can do that. Right now, do one that way, one down. So I can't move this. I'm going to do this all day long on him. And if I get in here, well, he's still in bad shape. And I'm going to try to put my heel right here. He's not going to want that. Then I'm going to work in, and then boom. And how do you do that? Watch. Let's do leg hoo bud. Remember how to do leg hoo bud? You remember leg hoo bud? Huh? Come on.
Got it in your jean buddy?
Oh, let's do it. Gee, you remember it? Oh, all right. Now we're going to show you what to do if you're on the street, right? So, G, mount. Make sure you can see me, Lewis. Right? So, we were doing this, and this. This is what you want. You see how we just broke down? That's why you want to have work that. Before you start doing this, what happens a lot when you do this, is this green? Mm-hmm. Is that people freak out. So we start just kneeling and doing a simple drill. So you're here, right? And you're staying here. If he tries to attack or to come over to this side, then what I want to do is, or he's using this hand, then I want to do the opposite. He brings this hand down here, and I just go here. Okay, so I want to always keep this. One over and one under. Okay? And then what you want to do is, once you can get them from this, break them down. And you saw how we came down? Because I did that. Then you want to do this. If you can't reach, you do this. Some people like to do this, but you really have to have a good grip. This is a good grip. Okay? This is a good grip. This is a good grip. And you just keep your thumbs right here. And you just press your chest to his. And then if he lifts, you just hang on and make him lift your weight. Hard for him to do anything because my elbows are in. And this is all I'm doing. And this is what I want to control. I don't want him to spread my legs out. Right? So, if anything, if you feel this, get one leg out. And then what you want to do is do this. And then you control him. Now he can't really do much. Move that leg out. Now he's got one side. If I stay here, hook in, now I'm screwed. Now I got no balance, no power. I immediately do this and turn it over to the side. Tight. And hold on. Go ahead and move. I just hang on. Let him get tired. Hard for him to do anything. Okay? That's what's going to work. But the first thing you do is from him being up here and the hands are down, you just get this. Sorry. Break it down. Right here. Before this can happen, you twist your body, get this one over here and tight. Pull this leg out. Never going to come out. Get good base. Okay? You don't really have to be strong. You make him lift you. Alright? So practice that from here. His legs are here. Your legs are here. Take one leg. Do not do this and just have both legs. Get your leg out of it. Simple. Alright? As soon as you feel this leg, bring this one over. Lock. I'll get it out. Don't do this. Don't do this. Do this. And then this. Heels towards your butt. Okay? If he stays down there, turn and take his ear off. Alright? But you hang on. And again, this grip is good. This grip is good. Any grip you want. Whichever one feels the most comfortable. Make him just lift you. You're not pulling him towards you. You're just holding on. So if he goes to pull away, he's got to lift your body. And they're the ones that end up getting tired. Round. And don't laugh. It's not a big deal. Anytime you can be in a corner, the corner is your friend. She's at Sunfest, though, so now I'm going to have to get out of the corner and show you something different. But this is where you want to be, right? Especially if there's a couple of big guys, right? So we're going to take just two big guys, you and G. And you're going to stand right here trying to whoop my ass, right? That's all that's going to be able to attack you, right? That's why we always teach, because most people want to swing wide. When we do, step over there for 1 second. When we're teaching people how to do a cross, stay right there, I teach them against the wall. Boom. Boom. Because people, when they throw a cross, want to do this. You can't if you're here, you're practicing. Bah! So you learn how not to flare your elbow. When you throw a hook punch, boom, you learn how not, because people want to flare their elbow. But since most people do, so you're going to stand here. No, you're a righty too, buddy. 7 out of 10 are. So he's trying to throw his right hand. See, he's got to be there. They're almost in each other's way. So in this multiple attacker, you're only fighting two guys. Let's bring a thin guy in here. Joe, you're going to be the third person. And have you guys, and you got to land clean shots. I'm just going to keep my hands here. You got to land clean shots here. Can we see it? There we go. So you got to land clean shots. Ready? No, at the same time, though, you don't get no bonuses. So when I say go, all three of you get in here. Got to land the shot right here. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. See how these are some bullshit shots. All right? So ready? I'm in the corner. Go. Eyes, nuts, eyes. That's what I'm going for. Did I get hit? Yes, I'm going to get hit. But I'm one shot. I felt knee. Eyes. Head is down. They're going to try to back up. Did I hit you in the nuts? Ooh, my bad. Right?
He's getting older. They're getting
right? So as soon as they get here, you got to just head is down and boom, you're going eyes. Right? You're going to take a couple of shots, but they got to be close. You can't be here. So you're going to be about, all right, so you're going to stand there. No, you're here. Right? You're going to stand here. For me to get a clean shot street-wide, I got to be here. So you got to get close enough, and you want to throw his shot, you throw your shot. And we want to throw, hey, mate, yeah, there you go. It's a crap show, right? And as soon as they get, thank you, as soon as they get close enough, right, these come in. If they're too far away, boom, you're already going for eyes. I felt somebody's like Jell-O, so I touched some eyes. Head is down, and you're poking for eyes. There's nothing different, but put yourself in a corner. Watch this situation. Back the camera up for me. Darren, go ahead and back it up. So these guys, boom, 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 boom. Hold on. This is what we're going through now. Now you're here. So go ahead. Now I got these three guys. We're going to back up a little bit. Now I got a serious problem, right? Now they got plenty of room. All of them, there you go, can bop me. So you got to pick one guy. This is the guy I'm closest to. This is going to be the only guy I can put between him and them and I. Okay? If he starts to back up, that's why I can't do this. And look at him. This kind of shit, do not believe it. I want you to get close enough so I can headbutt you. All right, but you're going to keep your head up, right? And then you're going to come towards me, and you're going to get to about here. So when I say go, all right, you guys, we're going to go. Ready? Ready? Go. This shit does not work. This is only in the movies where you see Jackie Chan headbutt one guy, back kick the other guy. Boing, you're right? I mean, the back kick might even land on his chest. You might go, boom, get a nice shot, right? Or boom, right? Superman punch might work. I'm not saying it wouldn't, but you got to be real flexible. These two guys come running at me for me to go boom and nail him and him. Boom. A Superman punch is just you jumping up in the air and you kick the leg out, but there's nobody behind you. Yeah, just step, jump, boom, right? So all you're doing is step, you jump up in the air, jump and kick that leg out like you're going to start an old bike, and that's your Superman punch. Boom, right? So if he's behind you, you want to get higher up in the air so you can go wham, right? Put yourself over here. I don't want to be straight here. And you're just going to go boom and nail them both. If you are not athletically inclined, yeah. But this one, where he comes in here, and I can go like this, so you got to get really close. Jump up in the air, I can headbutt, boom, and punch. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So what you do is this. They're coming towards you. Time management, hear that at work, right? Distance management. If you think these guys are coming up to you and possibly handing you a gift card, possibly inviting you to beer, you should know when it's going to get real. And as soon as this happens, you start coming towards me, boom, you got to get to here. You got to get to here. And then you're going to pick one guy. Bing, and you're hitting that one guy, but you're hitting him and working behind him. You're hitting him and trying to get behind him. Because in boxing, this doesn't make any sense, right? If I'm doing this to him and I work my stuff and they get around here, that doesn't make any sense because I can't hit him in the back. I can't hit him here. But in a street fight, it's different. So I hit him, we're here, or I fake for a takedown, I get behind him. And then it's the same thing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Boom. I'm going to get behind him. If he's here, bang. If he starts to turn around, bang. If he turns the other way, bang. So you're just doing this, and this is how you practice it. And you just smack, because you're going to get that initial, and it's And as soon as you get here, boom, you grab that ear, you rip. If he's got hair, love this beautiful hair. I mean, this is going to end it. When we go over fight enders tomorrow, you grab somebody's hair like this, and you don't do this. You do this. You keep your elbow tight to his body, and you go, boom, and you try to bring his head not to here. You try to bring his head to here, and his chin goes way up in the air, and his neck hopefully snaps. So you're going to go like this, and you feel that? That right there? That's what he's going to feel, but you got to grab a good, don't give me some, get it. You should end up with like a scalping. Hair is, if you grab that much of it, it is not easy to rip that much hair out. You get that grip in there, that much hair, I guarantee you, that's a fight ender. But this is what I got to do, slow motion. See what I'm doing here? Just feel, grab and feel. Feel when you get to here and you touch, just touch this to here, that there's nothing else there, and you're going to go zoom, down to here. Do it. Grab his hair. You got some good product in there. Feels very, get some good, feel that? Now just give a little thunk, just give a little, you feel that? Watch. Just feel that little thunk in your neck.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? But look in the mirror. Look where my elbow is. There you go. Smart. Oh, hey. I'm going to charge you double because you're learning too quick. I'm trying to make you guys learn slow so you come back. Here, watch. So slow motion. So I grab here, right? But when I keep this tight and I'm yanking here, you feel that? Yeah? That's what you're doing. But as you're doing that, so remember, you got the three guys. You're darting. You are darting to get behind this guy. Boom. Boom. This, right? And then it's the same thing. He gets here, bang. You're going to do the same thing. If you get his ear, boom. If you get turned that way, just your face. So you're going to be here. I get ear, turn. I get face, turn the other way. Get back of the head, it's still going to be one of these. And I just go bang, bang, same thing. And I'm practicing the same thing. I went this way, slide over there, right? I just darted towards him, got my head down, boom, trying to do this. Get around him, try and do this. Go ahead and grab this hand, okay? Boom, and I start scratching here. The second I scratch here, I got to do this. Grab my hand as tight as you want. Just grab that, right? I can still get this in there. Pull it away. Boom, I'm going to get this in there. Now you got to bring the other hand into it. Boom. Bang. Boom, boom. And then one of these hands is going to get loose. I'll feel which one is loose. Then back to the same thing. Smack, come across. Smack, go straight down. Smack, peel. Smack, back this way. Boom, boom, boom. And if I'm doing it to him, boom, right? So I'm going to get 2 ears. So I'm going to go bop, bop, then turn, whichever way you want. Bop, 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 right? So he's going to get 2 ears, boom, and then the face. So I'm going bop, bop, bop. He's going to feel that, he's going to feel that, he's going to feel that. Or they're both. He comes flying in here. Bang, bang! So he gets this, he gets that. Okay? And then all I gotta do is a quick turn as he's coming, and I'm just gonna go bang, 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 bang. That's what I'm doing. So he's getting this, he's getting this, he's getting this. As I'm going here, bang, 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 he's getting that. Then I'm coming right to there. I'm going for that eye. Then it's finger salad to the face. You're not gonna win this any other way. All you gotta do is scratch one guy's, because 3 seconds of doing this, yes.
No, I thought all the next
Who's that?
scene.
Who's Paul Vunet? No, I'm just playing. That's our Sifu, isn't it?
And he had shown the 3 guys attacking him in the bar or whatever, and I think he did the headbutt and whatever, but then he was using the guy like as a shield, kind of fighting off the other one. So at what point do you start doing that? Or is that
When you're strong as hell. And if you're not, you don't. Because why would I do this? How much you weigh?
182.
Okay, just stand there like you're really drunk and tired, right? Just right here. Just really tired. Stand right there. I'm trying to use him as a shield. I'm getting tired of shit. So he's standing there. He gets here, right? And I'm going to try to use him as a shield and hold him in place because he doesn't want to be there, right? Or just go, bah, and then go to the next guy. Shield shit. You got to hold. For you to use a shield, can you use a shield like a frisbee? No, you've got to hold the shield what? In place, in place, in place. So I've got to hold 200 pounds of I don't want to be here. I'm drunk and I hate Puerto Ricans. I'm a Puerto Rican. And I got to hold him here and use. Hell no. You don't want that guy in front of you. That works. But would you rather spend $7 in gas or 70 cents? I'd rather spend 70 cents. It works a lot better, especially if you have some nails, at least a little bit. Beautiful. See, there's a little bit of white. That's all you need. How fast do you think I could move him being unwilling, from here to about there? Just to here. Don't let me. Right? And all the effort. Right? When I could just go like this, bang, and he'll move himself over there because he wants no part of that. And I could hit him. Start rushing me. Bang, boom, boom, boom. I can hit both of them. I'm the only one moving. I don't have to move him around. Using people as shields, the problem is, like I said, you got to hold the shield in place, right? If let's say I kidnap him and I'm hiding here. If he's a good sharpshooter, I'm dead anyway, right? So let's say I got him this way with the gun here, or I got the gun here, or whatever, right? For me to use him as a shield, I got to be behind him. If I don't have a gun, how do I keep him here? Brute force. So, which means you got to be stronger than the other guy. End of story. In which, and again, I'm not being a feminist, a womanist, I don't know what it is, womanizer, whatever that word is. Just most of the time, if I asked you right now, hold him in place for 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, you're not holding him in place unless he wants you to. He's got to have had a couple of drinks and like you. If not, he's not going to stay there. You're not moving him. How much you weigh? If he doesn't want to go somewhere, I'm not taking him. And I can lift some weights, and I can move some people around. And I've taken guys out of bars his size. But I'll be honest with you, most of them were drunk. That's why they were in the bar. That's why I don't work at churches, because those guys, it's hard to get them out of church. They're sitting there, they got faith, they're a believer. And I was like, I'm not leaving the pulpit. And I'm like, man, non-drunk Christians are the roughest to get out of churches. That's why they don't have bouncers. Tough job. It's not that nobody fights in churches. If they do, nobody's getting you out. You're not drunk. You've got your wits about you. You got wood all around, crosses. So if you're a vampire, you're out of luck. It's a mess. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? So using someone as a shield, not a good idea. The second, I'm going to need another person. They start coming. Right? He puts his hand up. Boom. That's where the knee comes in. But you see, as the knee's coming in, you got to start going for eyeballs. And are you going to get hit? Yeah. And knees are coming up. And just don't lose your wits about you. But you don't start thinking about one guy. You're trying to get to the boom. And as you're going, boom. See? As soon as I can touch, boom. Right? I'm figure salad into the face. This is all I'm, see? And then this is the shit that starts to happen. Nobody gets this and starts thinking about an omoplata or an any plata or an all-you-can-eat plata or the seafood plata. Platter, plata, depends where you're at, right? It doesn't happen. The second I start putting fingers to your face and you just do the same drill, he's here, right? We're just gonna put, well, do it this way so your hands are just easier, right? And I'm just practicing, right? So I can do all this in 1 second. This, boom, 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 in 1 second. For real, just count as soon as I start, as soon as I take off, and I'm gonna say now, as soon as I take off, just count 1 Mississippi. And it's not 1 Mississippi. We're not playing red light, green light like little kids. 1 Mississippi, or do it on your stopwatch. Ready? Go. My foot was already down when you finished the beat of Mississippi. So you're getting bing, 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 bing in 1 second. Brr, boom. Brr, boom. That's it. Bap, bap. So 1 person. Stand here, Joe. That's why, remember we were talking about body shifting earlier? Body shifting is important. He's getting in on the action. Bang, 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 bang. There's your shot, right? I'm here, same thing. Bang, bang, bang. That's going to be the shot. Now, well, you didn't hit him. Okay, but he was trying to throw that punch at me. Boom, boom, and this got that punch away. Boom, now I put that knee in. Boom, then I put the headbutt. Now this guy's coming back, saying, boom, bang, there's my headbutt. Then I go for a little bit of groin. Then there was another little bit of groin there. Just because I can do this, bop, slow motion. Bop, bop, bop. Then I go like this. Bop, 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 bop. Boom, 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 boom.
When he's like down a little bit, you can kind of push him too.
Then it depends what you want to do. Hit him again, run. You can't stop moving. It's like water becomes stagnant. You don't stop moving. And no matter where you are, if you're popping his ears, bang, right? Oh, well, you missed. You hit him with an elbow in the face. Really? Nobody's ever said, oh, yeah, well, you made my wrong eye black and blue. No. You black and blue that eye or black and blue this eye or bust that eardrum or bust this eardrum or rupture or do whatever it is you're doing or break. It doesn't matter what side it's on. And that's why you're covered, right? You're covered. As I hit here, bang, he's turning that way. So I know this is going to go here. But I'm not going to go boom, 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 boom. I'm going to go boom. I see him turn. This boom is followed by that rake. So it's boom, rake. As soon as I rake, I know this is going to happen. Please believe me when I tell you, this is going to cause a reaction. Even if it's a split second, that has to happen. Doesn't matter if nothing moves towards it, the brain has to, we'll call it an owie, like a little kid, right? And that's about as long as it takes. Owie. It's not fast, right? And every time I touch you, right, I just want you to say owie. That's it, as fast as you can, right? Just say owie. No, owie. I said say owie, not bark like a fucking chihuahua.
Make it fun for the camera, bro. Gotta make it fun. These sound bites. Make shit viral.
We can't even say Indians anymore. Now it's the Cleveland Guardians. I'm waiting for Trailblazers to come. Right? So, owie. Ready?
Owie. 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 Owie.
Yeah, you have to short circuit it. That's exactly what happens. The brain starts saying, thinking, what the hell was that? Before you can finish that. What the heck? Oh, now he's got it. It starts all over again. It starts all over. When men talk about universal concepts, anybody who knows anything about credit, for you white folk who've never had bad credit, different story, but us Puerto Ricans, you know that if you call the collection agency or you take their phone call and you admit to the debt, it starts the 7-year clock over, right? You guys understand that? So if it sits on your credit for 7 years and you talk to them or you even send the payment, it restarts to 7 years before it comes off your credit. It's the same thing. As soon as I go here, the clock is starting, right? Boom, that reset the clock, right? Boom, that reset the clock. 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 And you will get this. It doesn't work any other way, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care who you think you are. Unless you're the 1%er, elite, who can do whatever they want, you're going to have to assess. And if I'm going like this, boom. So you're getting this slapped in the face, and as you're getting slapped, boom, you're getting, and as soon as I get here, boom, boom, bang, that one's coming back out, and then boom, I'm hitting you right in the sternum, and then I'm going to hit here. Well, he's not going to let you all do that. He's going to start doing something. Probably just grab you. And he's not grabbing you to even take you to the ground. He's grabbing you. He's in survival mode. When you grab someone like this, you're still turning into that C. This, is no different than this. At all, people, it isn't. That's a different story than what we're talking about. This is a different animal. This here, that's a shivering shit just got real look, right? So the second they come at you, you start touching. Boom. Oh, well, what if, well, okay, we're going to live in the world of what ifs. Well, what if I hit him here, stomp him here, thumb him here, headbutt him here, cup him here, knee him again here, kick him in that. You just keep moving. And if you have this, right, this misses because you're too close, just understand that instead of doing this, you start doing this. Well, how many of these would you like? Right? None. If I was to go, this is a good shoulder?
This one, go for it.
Bang! Right? And I did it with this. But you start hitting with this, just this. And it's going right over, right? It's not going to feel good because you're going bang! And I, again, did this. You're going whack, 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 whack. One. And as soon, where's this elbow? What do you think is going to happen? Let me see who can tell me. Right? What is going to happen after this? Stand right here. I'm just sitting here chilling, right? You're gonna bang. What's going to happen? No. Before his eyes roll back. This is what's going to happen. Bang! This is hitting, and as soon as it touches, this one leaves. No, I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm going to hit him and hit him again and hit him again and hit him again till he goes the hell home. That's all that's going to happen. He's not going to lift, pull, check, nothing. Check, please. That's what I'm saying. The importance of as soon as I go, there is no what ifs. Put this hand up. That's my first what if. Well, I don't go, boom, oh, I've got to do something else. No, boom, because I'm a musician, right? So I'm going, boom. So he's getting hit 3 times. 1 Mississippi, right? That's a half a second that he's going to get douche, right? So he's going to get this, and this, right? The headbutt doesn't land. It doesn't matter because I'm going to go douche. This is going to come next. This is going to come next. This is going to come next, right? Boom. That's just to get his head up. Gets his head up. Boom. I come across the eyes. As I get to here, this is what's happening. I get to here. I grab some cheek, and I twist, and I pull. And what do I pull? Let's say I can get him. We're going to say this is his cheek, and I get him to here. What's going to happen? You guys know how to bowl? I bowl lefty. I bowl with this hand. Guess what happens? I get him to here. Whoop! That's where I'm going. Wham! Just like that. How do you think? Just look at my hand. What it's doing. How's that going to feel on your face from here? Boom.
No,
watch. On your face. Just feel that.
Yeah.
Now imagine. Wham! Right? And what do you think I'm going to do after that? You know where he's going. I pull him down to here like this. Boom. His face is going to go up. And I'm going to drive. Boom! Right into his groin. And as soon as this leg comes down, boom! I'm going into this. And as soon as I get across here, I'm going to drive a boom. Because once you do this, that's just that split second. He's going to think something. No, I'm not even going upstairs. But I never let go over here. Now he wants to start pulling away. So why do I want to grab him? To pull him towards me? Maybe. To push him towards something? Maybe. But most importantly, I want to be here, right? Just stay right there, right? I'm going to be right there. All right. Move. Shit. No, that was good. All right. Move. See? I know where he's going. I don't have to watch. Even if I'm looking this way and I'm here, go ahead and move. Go ahead and move. You get back here. All right. Move again. There you go. Move again. I don't know when you're moving, right? All right. Move. 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 I know where he's going. I got to keep my grip on him so I know where he's going. And most people you grab like this, either hit you or try to get your hand off. Nobody likes to get grabbed. So I know. So I go like this and he grabs me back. Boom, I headbutt him. Before he can go for it, grab and do your joint lock, right? He's going to come up and over. Just go up and over and do an arm bar. Oh, well, that one, but go up and over. Twist me. There you go. And go straight. There you go, right? A lot of people like that one. So if I go like this and I grab him and he goes to do his lock, boom, I headbutt him. I go here, he goes to do his lock, bang, I knee him. He's got to think about it, right? And as I knee him, look what I'm doing. Is this easier to joint lock or this? Whenever you're going to lock someone, you want the elbow extended. So I grab him, I'm extended. As I lift my knee, boom. Now I'm back to the same position. I went from this to this, but I need him. Why am I going to go like this? Nah. There's no difference. Joint lock me there? Yeah. Just pick one, right? Right? You got to unbend it. You got to unbend it, right? Stop. Now we go over here. Over here. And take it easy. I don't have it locked. Don't break my arm. Now, joint lock me. I'm done. You got me. You're good, right? Because I'm here, right? So now, same thing. Joint lock me. See what he's got to do? He's got to move that. He's got to move this. Anytime I'm here, I'm in better shape. And what happens when I grab him and I go to knee him, and what most people do, what do you think they're going to do if they see this dangling here? Most people are going to do what? Grab it. They're going to grab it. There you go. Most people are going to want to grab that leg and start pulling and doing things. So I go here, boom, boom. I go to knee him, he grabs my leg, boom, right? Doesn't matter if it's here or here. Boom, he's going to get that shot. But I got to make sure I'm here, boom, he reacts, boom, then I'm going to thumb the eye, boom, then I'm going to go back, and we keep that dance going. Let's hit some more ground stuff. We only got a couple of minutes left. Any other questions? Did that answer your question? You sure?
What if they're like just rushing you to take down, like double leg or something like that? Rushing you, just like fall out or something?
Same thing. It depends. Every situation is different. If he gets to, let's say, boom, he gets to there. And where are these other guys at? You want to try as fast as possible not to get to the ground, right? Is first. Once you know, it's like the point of no return, like in a relationship when it's over, same thing. Where's his face? Is his face reachable? Absolutely. If his face is touching anywhere on my upper body, anywhere on my upper body, I can reach his eyes. So the second this happens and this one's free, this hand can reach his eye, right? He turns to get away from this, right? Which way does he have to turn? Turn towards that wall, turn towards this side. No. Turn your head towards that side. Well, that was dumb, right? Doesn't work, right? Turn to the other side. Turn to the one that side. Turn. Right? Now you got this one. You're not, right? This is what's going to happen. How many guys have gotten caught with this? Boop. Now, if I can get this hand through here, let's turn around. If I can get this hand through here, this is all happening, right? If I can get this hand through here, right, and this one here, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'll get to here, okay, I'll take this one, I'm back to this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go here and here, okay, and then I'll go to work here. What's going to happen? Grab this hand. He's going to grab this hand. So I don't have a choke, right? So now all I can get are neck cranks, right? So I'm going to turn out to this side, okay, and I'm going to rest. I got to do this, okay? Grab this hand again, right? That's the hand that's on the outside. You can't really do shit with this one, right? So pick a place you want to be, that you're safe, okay? Pick a place you want to be that you're safe. All I got to do is find, and any one finger that reaches across, this is what starts to happen. Because you can't go like this, right? And then once the first guy, okay, then you start really, boom, and the second he goes like that, and when you're on to the next guy, I don't know what blind he's doing, but you're next. When you start saying blinding, this guy's going like this, they don't know if he's blind or not. He's not going to go, yeah, jump in there, I can see. It's just really shitty, but I can see. Go ahead, give it a shot. Holy shit, this really burns, but go ahead, jump it. Hell no. He's going to be doing this. But it's the same thing. The second you can, watch. So just put your head somewhere on my upper body, right? I can reach. Pick another spot to put your head. I can reach. Be behind me and grab. But you got to touch. There you go, right? He's got to touch. I can reach. Right? I can reach. And it's just a little quick. If you just look how many times accidentally we've done dumb shit to our eye. Grain of sand at the beach. And that it's immediate. Do you go home and don't swim the whole? No. A couple of minutes later, you're fine. You know what happens in a couple of minutes if you're doing this? 3 seconds. So you give, let's say, right, I can't reach there really well. That's as far as I can go as I'm trying. But watch. how far back I got to like there when I did it explosively. So I may only be able to reach here, but boom, when I jab at him, I'm going to get that little bit more extension. And those fingers are going to go into the eyes. Again, the trick is if you stop, you're going to get jacked up because now they're going to do the same thing back. Yeah. If they're willing to, if it's a spitting match, you're going to spit back and forth. You're going to bite back and forth. You know, you're going to go armbar for armbar, spitting for spitting, eye jab for eye jab. You want to go for an eye jab. That's like, oh, I don't want any part of that. And then anytime you can we put these things in places that hurt, right? We put these things in places that hurt and put locks on, right? But you fight one guy at a time and you got to debilitate. Oh, knock him out. No, eyes. Most of the time, it's like you see in the Chinese movies or whatever the movies are. I've actually seen it where you see the guys in there doing this. And then they run in and they do the, and they get smacked around. But you see everybody, they're in a circle. I don't know why they just have them standing still, looking cool, each guy doing something different. But they're just like, they do their thing and then they're all in a circle. I'm like, who's doing this shit? And these guys are getting big bucks. But if they're coming at you at the same time, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Because if you're swinging or flailing, like people call it, and you're close enough, I want this one not to have to land if this one already did. Because it's literally like overkill. For me to go ba-ba-ba to him is going to be too much. I guarantee you one of the first two is going to be enough. Because if this doesn't do it, turn a little bit this way. That doesn't do it, he turned that way. Bang, across his, one of these two, because I'm going ba-ba as hard as I can. And this guy just came and got in the way. Here, boom, bang, he's getting some of that. But he wasn't close enough to where this is going to happen, right? So this happened, across his eyes. And then he's got that going on. And then as I'm getting behind him, it's the same thing. This is how I'm trying to get behind him. This is how I'm trying to get behind him. This is how I'm going to get behind him to push him forward. Who wants to be blind next? And you just boop, 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 boop. And this is what you're telling people. This is literally what you're doing. Got it? Yeah. Are you really going out like right now to bzz, bzz, bzz? Oh, yeah. Nice. I still have a week to go. I got week rollovers. Who's coming back tomorrow? Huh? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Everybody good? Yep. 8:30, we're going to rock and roll. Whoever's going to be here tomorrow, have some questions, have some stuff ready. None of this stuff is going to happen overnight. I hear that shit like, oh, it's easy for you to say, oh man, you make it look so easy. Well, it only got easy after I did it, 2 or 3 times. For you mere mortals, I mean, it's going to take you a little time. I get it. I'm a vampire. I've been doing this for many years. I mean, and even many. I mean, I've been doing this now 43 because I'm 56. I wasn't this good 40 years ago. I wasn't this good 42 years ago. I mean, I was right there. I think probably had this thing licked in about 6 weeks. But after that, man, it was pretty much the last 40, been about the same. It's a fine line between being braggadocious and just being absolutely convinced and truthful. And I am just convinced and truthful. It's a bad day, but right, like this man here. What do you think I could do with him? Not a lot, man. He's a big dude that knows what he's doing. But if he comes, stand right here, right? And he's at a bar and he's just your average guy, right? Just like I'm doing this. Why would I want to hit him in the ear, right? If I go here and the second I get to here, I'm telling you, if I grab and spin his head around, that's a suck day. But what are we, not him because he's young. You're still in your 30s, right? 40. Well, excuse me, 56, right? But when you were going to school, if you kicked, what'd they call you? If you kicked in a fight, they call you a girl? Oh. Me, I'm 56. When we fought, if you kicked, you were a girl, right? If you scratch, you're a chick. If you pinch, if you bite, only girls bite. It's real good stuff. So if I can't get to here, boom, boom, and I get, look, boom, if I grab this, how's that? He's not going to be happy. And 9 out of 10, he's going to reach for that. But once he goes, boom, and I go here, he's not going to be happy. Boom, then this is going to happen. Boom, and that's going to happen. I got to use this stuff to my advantage. He's 6+, 200 and something pounds, in Asano and all these other seminars under his belt. Oh, but you wouldn't know that. But I treat everybody with that same respect. I disrespect him as fast as I can. You got to. I'm going to pull his damn hair. I'm going to pull his damn beard. I'm going to kick him in the groin. I'm going to spit up his nose and down the back of his throat. I'm going to say stuff about his grandmother because I want him to be mad, because I want him swinging from back here. Boom, that's when I get that shot in. This is not fair when people say, oh, yeah, well, you know, fair fight. There's no such thing as a fair fight. And the less you know, the dirtier you got to be. You've got to be thinking, because most people just like setting goals. You don't reach them. A lot of people do. I'm not saying they don't. But if you set your goals up here with what we do and you end up here, you're still in business. If you're trying to do an omoplata and a gogoplata and a irimi nagi and a sotogari and korigaesh and all the shit that sounds like it should be at a sushi store, and you don't know if it's the L1 or the L3, you're going to have issues. And if you try to remember, what was that technique from blue belt? And man, I can't keep that shit straight. I still don't know the difference between omoplata and gogoplata. I swear to God, I know it's a plata. And they sound good, but do I know how to do them all? Yeah, every single one of them. There's not a plata I don't know how to do. Now they got the Bravo plata. There's another one. Is it called Bravo plata? There's a bunch of platas, right? Just put things that are harder, right? If I do this, I win. If I do this, I win. That just doesn't feel good. So he goes, oh man, boom, and you hit him in the nose. And then you cup him in the lip. You got to see these guys sparring in their school. The only thing they do more at their school than sparring is fix fucking drywall. That's all they do more at that school. It's spar, fix drywall, spar, fix drywall, spar, fix drywall, fix drywall, fix drywall, spar, fix drywall. He walks in there sometimes, nobody's been sparring. It's like, ghosts came in and sparred. We're in a hole in the wall. We didn't spar last night. So used to holes. I swear, I'm not kidding you. You know that. You've been there. You've been there. They go hard. They go hard. And that's what you got to do. But even going hard, you can't. This stuff has to be drilled. That's why drills, when we do those drillers make killers, where you will sit there till you're tired. But drilling, just motion is not it. It's imagery. So you're telling yourself, I'm smacking this guy in the mouth. I'm smacking this guy in the mouth. I'm kicking him in the groin. I'm blah, 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 blah. So you're doing this. You're picturing where you're hitting him. Boom. Boom. His head turned around. Boom. Ear, face. Boom. Ear, face. Oh, his hands are up covering. Boom. Oh, there's my elbow. Boom. And the same thing. If I'm going like this, boom, and his hands go up. And I go like this. Boom. And I go, oh, he blocked the end. Boom. Now I'm back up there. Right? And then I pull this thing and there's, oh, lops out. Ooh, that looked good. Yeah. Okay. That's how trapping works. Trapping doesn't work. Okay. Wing Chun doesn't work. Beat people into the ground. And then the better you get, that's how boxers, the same thing when they play with the guy and just mess around. But in the beginning, go hard in the paint. No different basketball. Go hard in the paint. You touch the paint, you're not driving. Like these guys will tell you, crash the board, all that stuff. It's about forward pressure. You start playing laxed and out here and giving space, you're screwed. And again, is it true even in basketball? The better you are, the more you can goof around. Play around and take your time because you know what's going to happen. The less you know, you got to be guarded. This guy's going to steal the ball. You know, they're going to steal your passes. So, boom, 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 boom. Everybody, awesomeness. I'm going to get out of here. We're all going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. You coming tomorrow, right? You better be home by midnight. I don't want to hear no shit. Right? You're like my little sister. You better call an Uber.